There we are. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a week, a whole week of not being able to listen to my annoying voice. You might notice it is Wednesday today, not Thursday or Friday, which is when I usually stream. I'm trying something different. So yeah, here we are on 8th Wednesday instead. The version 5.4 came out a few years ago, and that means there is a new event. Enchanted Tales of the Miakawa something festival. But yeah, this is the introductory festival for our new character. Yeah, what's her name again? Mizuki? Yeah, something about bathhouses or something. I don't know, I haven't actually been on Twitter much recently, so I don't know fully what's going on with it. One day you receive a letter from Miko, have you heard from in a long while. Following the instructions laid out therein, you make your way to the Tenikasho and Zuma to discuss an important festival-related matter. Let's read our letter. I haven't seen or heard from you in quite some time, little one. Don't tell me you've forgotten all about your Lady Miko and gone off and found yourself a new shrine maiden somewhere else. That wouldn't do at all. For one thing, it would break my poor little heart. But surely a kind and gentle soul such as yourself wouldn't bear to see me that way, would you? Tell you what, let's meet at the Tenshikaku? Maybe? I've already had a word with the Okazuma Shu? I don't know. At the entrance to let you in, so don't even think about turning me down. Relax, you're not in trouble. In fact, you're in for quite a treat.
Huh? Tenshikaku? Why does she want me to see her? Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Tenshikaku. Okay. Guess that's where we're going. Actually, is this... Do I have to just manually track the quest? No. I'm just going to not Yamiko, the Riding Shogun's house. Yeah. Hello, let us in, please.
Ah, welcome, honored traveler. Guji-ai told me about your visit. Please, come in. The almighty Shogun is also inside. It's best not to keep her waiting.
Whoa, into we go. Are we going to kill Signora this time? Hopefully not.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here, and we'll definitely turn a profit.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
Ah, little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
Already? Jeez.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue!
Oh, so it's one of your contracts? How can I be sure I'm not signing myself up to slave labor? Sorry, things are falling apart. I mean, I don't think she'd try and enslave us. She is relatively nice to us.
Hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Miakawa Flower Festival.
Miakawa, okay.
When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated an event known as the Miakawa Flower Festival. It was an occasion for drink, laughter, and merriment.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So I got to thinking, why not have another go? This time with the Miakawa Flower Festival for yokai and humans alike. One that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like a Kitsu Yuge and a Kitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
Yeah.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time,
It's us, because we're just so special and wonderful.
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or the humans.
human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option.
Hmm.
Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the test of courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Yes, we took part in the last one. We are very experienced, yes.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing or what?
Hey, we need to, like, read it first, discuss compensation and stuff, I need my lawyer, Yanfei, to look over this for me.
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap!
We don't work for free.
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
At what point were we ever selfless?
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows: 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yae Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face. Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another 10% from the other half of the proceeds.
No, the other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. But I am rather curious about the supposed great lengths you mentioned.
Yeah, why's the shogunate getting half of this?
Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
Okay, so, yeah, they're providing a bunch of the manpower.
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the traveler, did you not?
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is... acceptable.
Ugh, I guess we'll take it. Once the representative is confirmed, the rest of the conversation goes quite
Games
smoothly.
have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Haneasobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment in no time.
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer details and contact the participants. This is a critical time for the Shogunate's new development plans, and the survey team is returning momentarily, so I must turn my attention to them.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then. Jinju Forest. Let's pay a visit to our old friend Ioroi.
We're going to make more games to play. Oh, it took us straight here. Yeah, that was nice of them.
Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
Whoa, it smells so good. Oh, and also kind of like fried tofu for some reason.
Is that something I have to eat, or...? Or am I good just to, like, that was it? Yeah. Oh, you should have it. There we go. I'm going to assume so. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Hello?
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Incredibly inconspicuous.
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you! The nasty kitsune who turned Chinju Forest into the playground for her test of courage.
Oh, Chinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh, no wonder he's so mad.
Exactly. How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Damn.
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
He might not be able to participate, but it's the inviting him that matters.
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Miakawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Miakawa Flower Festival?
Yes! The Miakawa Flower Festival!
They talk? Did not know that.
Huh? Kichiboshi? Shosei? Gyobu Koban? Where did you come from?
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival. So what if there's delicious food or fun games?
Yum, yum! Fun!
That's enough, you two! Don't fall for the kitsune's cheap tricks. Such hopeless, innocent cubs.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it makes sense. Poor Ioroi, stuck in this statue all alone while the rest of you got to have fun. How sad that would be.
Poor Yoroi.
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushigami of the Bake Danuki. Yes. Just worried the cubs will get distracted and stray from the Tanuki path.
I should also mention I was hoping the Bake Danuki could help the humans take their games to the next level. Talented as you are in the art of transformation.
Why, my Miku, such a manipulator you are.
In Inazuma, only the Bake Danuki can hope to match the Kitsune in that area.
Match? The Kitsune could never rival the transformative gifts of the Bake Danuki.
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bake Danuki as the symbol of the event in the promotions and such. But alas, it would seem that you don't like that idea, Ioroi. No matter. I shall simply seek the help of the Kitsune. When the time comes, all of Inazuma will know the Kitsune stepped in to accomplish what the Bake Danuki could not.
Wait!
Oh.
It worked, didn't it?
My dear cubs, transforming into things that already exist is only a small fraction of what it means to become a great Bake Danuki. To even get a quarter of the way through your training, you must be able to turn into things of your own invention. Just like when I turned into a gigantic ramen bowl that could fly. So go forth and seize this opportunity so you can advance the name of the... advance your training. Not all humans are bad and scary. Some are good, just like these youngsters. Go with them and transform into things you've never tried before.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little Tanuki are safe with me.
You're the one I'm worried about.
Well, we're here too. We'll make sure they don't, stray from the path.
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Gyobu Koban, while you're out there, always listen to...
Yep. Always listen to Whitefer. And Mr. Yellowfur. And Auntie Pink. Miss Pinkfur.
I almost forgot. Given their level of training, speaking to humans will be a problem. Just a moment, I'll cook up a few Bake Danuki meals to keep on hand.
No need. Here, Miss Pinkfur prepared a special kitsune meal for you all. It will give you the ability to speak to humans.
You stole our tricks too? And changed the name?
Damn. Blah blah blah, make it prefers non-suspicious beasts.
Is it really that much better than mine?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams. Well, we need more than Bakedanuki power to design these games. 2 humans per team should suffice, I'd say. Now, I need to discuss the layout of the venue with the Yashiro Commission. I'll leave the team recruitment to you.
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near as fun as playing them. Besides, working through the night certainly isn't my idea of a good time.
Making games? Working? Through the night?
Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
Damn. Hell. To be fair, that's how it usually is with Miko. Far more than what we bargained for. I do love this forest. It's so scenic and pretty. I think I just have a soft spot for, like, misty forests. Teleport waypoint. Let us go.
City. So many houses. So many humans.
There is not a thought behind those eyes.
Gotta farm beans. Whitefur, Yellowfur, how do we farm beans? Farm teams, not farm beans. It's kind of hard to explain. Yeah, that's right. People with the same taste. You know, into the same thing. It's easier to come up with a game that way. Taste the same. Got it. Easy peasy. Whitefur, dumb. Farm beans that taste the same.
I think Miko has set us up for a very difficult babysitting job.
No, wait, that's not... And they're gone.
What if I just leave them to be eaten? What about that instead?
Into the wind.
Oh look, it's Ito and Toma. Wouldn't be a Genshin Impact event without Ito. Wait, you're saying you're not one of Yushi's friends? Whoa, pump the brakes. I thought he was your friend.
Longhorned Oni and Shorthorned Oni.
He talks?
Shosei, there you are. White fur, yellow fur. Shosei found white fur and yellow fur number 2. Both great yokai. Both like to play.
Great Shiokai, so he thinks I'm an only 2. Listen, I was just playing some genius invocation. I cannot say that word. With my good bro Toma during his time off. Then, out of the blue, this Shoshi appears right in the middle of our match.
Shosei loves to play. Longhorn and Shorthorn Oni also love to play. We taste the same.
We what now? You briefly explain the situation to Ito and Toma. Hello, you're being recruited into our organization. Oh, the Miakawa. What? Oh, the flower festival. Should have opened with that, compadre. Man, the Arataki gown really hard carried the last one. We'll turn this one into something special too.
Hitatsumi Kozo and the others did all the work, bullchucker. You're really lumping them in with your gang?
Literally, okay, who wants to be living out in the wilderness without the electron, the professional thing, blah blah blah. It's called doing them a favor. Besides, they look up to me. I'm a cool old bro.
Hitatsumi Kozo and his friends did come up with the Akitsu Yuge game during the last festival. There's no reason not to invite them this time.
Woo, the crew's getting back together. I'll round them up. Technically, I'm on vacation, but I'm happy to assist the Ashura Commission with the festival. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's round up those 3 little fellas and start working on the almighty Arataki great and glorious yeah. God, I need to learn Japanese just to play this game. Not so fast.
Hornless Oni?
Damn, she came out of nowhere. We have an advertising job to finish, remember, boss? Oh, we do? Reshoots, follow-up work, there's still a mountain of things to do. Oh, well, look at Toma here, kind enough to help with the festival even during his vacation. I would think the boss of the Arataki again would show even more dedication to his work, but you know, that's just me. God, Inazuma is just full of master manipulators. Looks like your time is spoken for, my friend. Wrap up what you need to do, and we can finish off the match at the festival. Best of both worlds. Alright, those errands are a piece of cake. I'll be back in no time. Oh, but first I should introduce you to Kozo and the others, then you can head to the festival without me. And let's get to move on. No use standing here talking about it. Go make those introductions. We have stuff to do. Sorry, Jay and Paimon. I'm sure we'll see you later. Shinobu truly does live a hard life.
Oh, so scary.
Shinobu is a sweetheart. She's not scary. Let's go find the other ones.
Time to go.
Time to go.
What other monumental changes
Yep.
could we like?
Is that Sayu?
White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki! Hey! I'm a Muchina, not a tanuki! Oh! Muchina yokai that can turn into tanuki? No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a tanuki. I'm Sayu. Tanuki? Muchina? Sayu? So many transformations! Sayu is yokai?
I think this is actually the first time I've heard Sayu speak at a quest. Like, I'm trying to think, but I noticed you never did her hangout or anything, so... Yeah, I think this is the first time I've actually met her in-game properly.
I don't transform at all. I've been a human this whole time. Who is this guy anyway? Popping up out of nowhere right when I found a spot to sleep? Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever seen a ninja.
Ah, the big Tanuki and the Great Mujin yokai are facing off. The rumors around Hana's Misaki are true.
Not this again. It's just Sayu.
No yokai, huh? My bad, Sayu. Rushed over here as soon as I heard the rumors. Guess I got a bit carried away.
And there goes my nap. Silly humans. Much to learn.
Whoa, hold on. Is this guy a real yokai? Well, hello there, Kichibashi.
This human really warm.
Hello, Willow. Ito's in this quest. You should be happy. Warm? Oh, well, what brings you to Inazuma City, Kikiboshi? We don't often get Bako Danaki around these parts. Well, there's too much Japanese in this quest. Also, you just missed him, and I don't know when he's gonna come back.
Boy, where do we begin?
Explain the situation to him. My water tastes funny. I see you're recruiting people to develop games for the Miakawa. Well, just come on, Simon. Sayu, let's do it together.
Right when I was trying to run. About that. I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such.
Thank you, Willow. I do try. I am a Japanese expert, after all. Oh, I heard the Baki are great at ninjutsu. Rumor has it, with a single thought, they can grow taller than a house. Is that true, Kishiboshi?
Taller than a house? I've never heard of a ninjutsu like that.
Honestly, you would, wouldn't you? But,
It's not ninjutsu. It's Bake Danuki art. We don't grow taller than house.
it's the same strike. They still haven't resolved it. Unfortunately, like, most people have a voice actor in this quest.
See? I knew it wouldn't be that easy. We grow taller than mountain. Sorry. Just thinking about something Sensei always said. You can't just focus on drills, Sayu. You need to push the limits of what you know about ninjutsu.
It has. You'd think they just signed the contract at this point, but no. No, they're just gonna keep going.
I guess. Farm beans! Alright, let's go discuss this ninjutsu. No, this Baketanuki art of transformation. The one you're going to use for the festival.
Yes, we have always wanted to go to a festival with you, Sayu. Let's go to my place to brainstorm. We can even set off some fireworks when we're done.
I'll pass on the fireworks. They're terrible for my sleep.
It's not a rat, it's a tanuki. And they are also a little weird looking. Yeah, where's the last one? Yeah, this is the one at the bathhouse. That's just because you hate fun. I love fireworks, they're so pretty and sparkly. I don't think I've ever actually been in here. Nice. I do not need a bath. I am lovely and clean, thank you very much. Even though I'm going to take a shower tonight, but shush, shush, shush. No, it's back here. Is that Kokomi? You go watch Smosh.
Koban, what are you doing? Spying on great
Damn
yokai.
Smosh, huh?
Great yokai whisper about something with humans.
Oh, nothing but bullied her.
So, what do you think? Are you interested in our proposal?
The idea has a lot of promise, but I'm afraid that there are no natural hot springs on Watasumi Island. And the cost of heating them artificially is a bit too...
1 second, I believe someone's listening. Hello over there? You're more than welcome to join, but a face-to-face conversation is more appropriate, don't you think?
Goodbye, Willow.
Great yokai found us. It's just us.
Jay, Paimon.
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I think you're corporate spies.
A clinical psychologist and one of Inazuma's Yukimura known as the ability to feast on human nightmares. Her investment led to the opening of the Asia bathhouse and indoor hot string where guests can avoid. You mean your mind? I love her, like, her whole thing, like, oh, I'm a dream-eating spirit thing who's a psychologist. But it is so random. Especially when her design, like, first got leaked and it was like, oh, she's a psychologist, and you're just looking at her going, you what? But it is a cool concept that I do like, but yeah, it's just a bit wild.
As for you, it's been a while since I've met one of your kind. What's your name? Is Ioroi doing well? Huh?
Oh, this is Kyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
So, still sealed in that statue then? I suppose it can't be helped. Nice to meet you, Gyobu Koban. My name is Yume Mizuki Mizuki. I'm a Yumeku Ibaku. We're yokai, just like you.
Great yokai is surprisingly friendly?
Oh, looks like he was scared that, as a great yokai, you were going to do something terrible to him for interrupting our secret meeting. Not exactly, no. We were discussing potential of opening a new branch of the Asia bathhouse on Watasumi Island.
Oh, Isa bathhouse?
Isa, not Asia, you
Expanded to
dumbass.
Watatsumi Island?
Non-tourism is one of the areas we're hoping to expand. We've been discussing the possibility of Miss Mizuki for quite some time. Still, given the lack of natural springs on Watatsumi Island, we're looking at high operating costs. And if it's not different enough from the main branch, I worry about the ability to draw in customers.
All valid points. We do need to differentiate the brand. We could place a greater emphasis on physiotherapy, or add some popular activities, such as carefully designed games.
Games? Games? In a bathhouse?
Of course. Games are often used in psychological treatment to put patients at ease. Anyway, the topic of games really seemed to pique your interest.
Explain the situation to them, get them in on our MLM. I see a new kind of Miakawa festival. This fried tofu with all the frills is ingenious as ever.
Miko. I knew I smelled scheming in the air.
Oh, that lady again. Well, there's a lot of work to do in Wasatsumi Island, so we probably don't have time for something like that, right, Your Excellency? I do think there's potential in turning Wasatsumi Island into a tourist destination. Could use the festival as proof of concept and establish a partnership with Miss Mizuki. People are drawn to our game, then that would mean a lot of positive publicity, which would benefit us in the long term. Oh, but aren't Isa Bathhouse Year Publishing House business rivals?
Rivalries aside, I have no qualm using Yai Publishing House's resources to our advantage.
I was gonna say, why is it like a problem if Miko's paying for it?
Besides, if I remember correctly, you have a connection to Yai Publishing House as well, don't you, General Goro? You work on the That's Life column.
No, was there no Smosh?
If our venture is to focus on games, then as future business partners, I'm sure you would appreciate an opportunity to see what I can do.
When isn't League annoying you? Do you want to get in VC and yell about this, or do you just want to yell in my chat? Oh, chests are back. Cool. Join the special server one. I'll see if it still works. I don't think it will, but... Hello?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello? You hear yourself?
Oh god, I can hear myself. I need to shut up.
Okay,
They
so what?
brought chests back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't finished watching the video because I'm about a minute in and I'm already pissed.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, we're gonna bring chests back, right?
Yeah.
They were like, okay, we heard you. It's, like, it makes the game feel rewarding. And now they're like, we're gonna put it in the battle pass.
Oh. But the battle pass sucks.
The battle pass is... They're like, I'm like, that's not the issue people are mad at. That's not... They're like, we're gonna take away, like the skin they occasionally give out and whatnot in the battle pass and replace it with the chest.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
That's not why people are mad.
Oh god, yeah, that
And
sounds like the
everyone's like,
solution.
oh my god, this is great, they're listening. They're not listening. Are you people are stupid? Genuinely.
Yes, the people are stupid.
Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know why they thought that
interrupted
was
your
a good
quest
idea.
to bitch about this.
It's like, oh well, we're gonna take away the skin and give you a chest.
I went on YouTube
Yeah.
to look at Smosh, and then I ended up watching that because I was like, and now I'm mad.
Oh, there.
And also, I can't hear you on Discord. I'm literally just listening to you through your stream.
Oh, okay. I might actually be muted on Discord. I don't know. No.
But
Who
I'm
knows?
gonna go watch Smosh now and calm down, and then reintegrate myself.
Yeah, go touch some grass.
And I'll bitch about this later when I have every single piece of information. I'll go through it like a bullet point.
Okay, I'm expecting a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, I'll do it. Okay, I'm a master at PowerPoints now.
Oh god, what have I done?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Willow for you. Yeah, she might be back with more information later, or she might not be. Who knows? An astute observation, Miss Mizuki. Well, shall we? Getting down to business is often the quickest way to bring people together, after all.
Agreed. Then why don't we discuss some of the finer details before the festival begins?
Oh, but, hey, alright, then I guess I should. Actually, Goro, I was hoping you might attend to the business on Wasatsumi Island in the meantime. Just as you said, there's quite a bit to be done. Huh? She's giving you an about run while you still can, Goro. In addition, I'd like you to encourage the people of Wasatsumi Island to attend the festival. It's a celebration for humans and yokai alike. So that includes our people as well. This should be an occasion that brings people together. Understood. Leave it to me, Your Excellency.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
The Yashiro Commission.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
I should gonna turn up dialogue volume a bit. There's like actual dialogue volume. Nope, wrong one. That one.
Miss Kamisato, this is the list of stage materials for your review.
Miss Kamisato, I have your schedule for tomorrow.
The list looks fine. As for the schedule, let's move the meeting with the Tenryo Commission up a little. They're in charge of festival security, so that should take precedence.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler!
Are we interrupting you?
Oh no, you're fine. You caught me just as I was finishing up, actually. Lady Guji said you're the official festival representative, and you've been busy recruiting participants. So I should do my part too, right?
Well, that is what you're paid for.
For large events like the Test of Courage, Brother usually does most of the organizing. But this time, I wanted to take some work off his back. I hope so.
Oh, speaking of the recruitment, we found a bunch of people. We should be good to go.
Oh, already? That was fast. I wasn't sure we would find enough participants. I thought I might have to sign up myself. Oh, don't worry about it. I can only focus on so many things anyway. If we have enough people, I should stick to organizing. I suppose I'm a little sad about not taking part. But I'm looking forward to the festival all the same. When the time comes, perhaps we could check it out together.
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo Commission.
Damn, poor Ayaka can't even ask us out in peace.
Coming! Sorry, duty calls. We'll have to talk about our plans another time. My brother's the one overseeing the teams. I believe he's in the courtyard with Lady Guji. You can go in when you're ready.
Thanks, Ayaka. See you later.
See you later.
Wow, Ayaka's really working hard.
Yeah. Let's go do our job.
It's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
I apologize for not greeting you upon arrival. The Lady Guji and I were discussing something urgent.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking to Ayaka anyway.
Now that young lady is one enthusiastic volunteer, especially when she heard about your involvement, Traveler. Solved our personnel problem in one fell swoop. Hardly. It was entirely her decision. Besides, you really think I could order her around with her big brother standing right there?
I do hope she gets what she wants out of this event. Now I see the Baku Danaki are working no longer with you. I assume that means teams are set. Recap for him? Long-haired Oni and short-haired Oni. Those are some interesting names. I was hoping Toma would use the festival as an excuse to react, but it would refuse. He seems to remain idle. He even signed up as a participant. Well, here's hoping the game in development is enjoyable, at the very least.
Mizuki signed up too? Along with the Soul of the Deep. Now this is getting interesting. I knew it was a good idea to put you in charge of recruitment, Traveler.
They're planning to use your festival to promote Isa Bathhouse.
Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I should up the ante.
Are they really rivals though? Because one's a bathhouse, one's a publishing house. Like, these seem like pretty different industries. But then again, I don't know much about publishing or running a bathhouse.
So, Ayato, is everything set on your end then?
Yeah. God, my sweet's stuck in my teeth. Yes, the Yashiro Commission will be in contact with each team and arrange for lodging, food, equipment, and travel. They'll also determine the overall theme for the games, which will be announced 48 hours before the opening of the festival.
Yes, that's all well and good. I just have one small adjustment.
Not bode well.
Why so anxious? I'm just trying to keep things exciting. When we're ready to announce the theme, come to the festival grounds at the foot of Mount Yogo. We'll see you there.
You have to say for yourself. She's very imaginative. Blah 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 blah. Whatever, so reliable. What? Time travel. There we go. There we go.
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up her sleeve? Let's go check it out.
Yeah, okay, we're just at the bottom of the hill. I guess I can walk that distance. Oh, hey, Tanuki. Do you speak? Yeah, they make that noise. That noise wigs me out for some reason. I don't know why. I don't like it. Yeah. Sorry, I have quests to do today, ladies. I cannot fight you. I think I've got a nice bit set up down here. Though the festival has yet to begin, the game development process is sure to attract a crowd. It is the Tenryou Commission's responsibility to maintain security and order throughout the entire proceedings, so remain vigilant, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sarah!
Damn Sarah's biannual appearance. Oh, it's you. It's been a while.
You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts.
Correction, there is little over 48 hours. Besides, many patrons are already here to observe the development process. Festival security starts now.
Oh, wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukamiyoko? Yeah, you know the one. Won't you miss out on it again?
No need. All statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ohisho, God of Thunder, being sold at this event are all an old model. It turns out I already own 5 of said model at home. I forgot she was like a weeaboob, but for A.
Ah, okay, well that's definitely more than enough.
Yes, I only own 5 statues of Her Excellency at any given time. That is my maximum. Any more, I'm afraid I will not be able to afford them the proper care.
Oh, that's the reason?
Personal matters aside, I heard you are a representative for this event. Should proceed to the stage and speak with Lady Uji.
Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sarah.
Goodbye. Off we go. I love that Yomiku's got to put herself on posters.
Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Headquarters? Now of all times. Alright. Keep watching my absence. I won't be long. What's happening?
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling. Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games. Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up.
It's probably going to explode.
So, stay tuned.
We should be getting closer, right?
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yashiro Commission. What's it gonna be?
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past, or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. Just like our dreams, the bounds of possibility are as limitless as our imagination. With that in mind, your task is to create a game within the next 48 hours centered around the theme of dreams.
Okay, nothing too crazy so far.
And to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award,
Oh, that's cute.
as well as a generous sum of mora, and a sponsorship from Yai Publishing House to fully develop the game and promote it throughout all Inazuma.
All Inazuma?
Hmm. To all 10 people who don't live in Inazuma City.
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be a lot easier. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think? It all
Main
comes
judge?
down to fairness, as I said. I worked with the Yashiro Commission to come up with the theme, so the judging must go to someone else.
You're right, Yomiko. We are just that brilliant and neutral as an observer that we should get all this responsibility.
Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose the one you enjoy the most. Of course, if it's appearances you're worried about, you could always, I don't know, check in on the teams and ask about their ideas. And that proves that I picked the right person. Go on then, I won't keep you.
Mm. Oh, cute little baby Miku. Guess I'll do Punch and Phantasm. Play now. Teleport.
So
Take me
you
there.
need to pick the best game, huh? Well, why don't we take a look around to get a feel for things? Then we can go talk to Miko.
Okay, guess we'll start here. Sanganori Kokumi.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going over here?
Not bad, we made a lot of progress. Miss Mizuki is very experienced in Kyobin. Koban's abilities are simply astonishing.
Piece of cake. Experienced, huh? That must put you at a huge advantage. Is it because you use games in your work?
I'm not sure it gives me an advantage, per se. The games I use are for clinical purposes, not entertainment. But if we want that award, we need something a lot more fun. So my experience only goes so far.
That reminds me, the Yashiro Commission chose dreams as the theme of the competition. Do you think that was targeted at us?
Huh. Using dreams to test a Dream Eater? Yeah, it does sound like some kind of challenge.
They knew we wanted to use this as an opportunity to advertise our game, but now miss a competition. Which means if we lose, our game will be completely overshadowed by the winner. If we win, she gets a share of the profits as the primary investor. Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills is on top of her game.
Wow, that's a lot of scheming.
Screaming?
On the other hand, if we do win first place, the prestige will help us get the word out, which should increase the popularity of the bathhouse on Watatsumi Island. As for Yai Publishing House's sponsorship, as long as we win the competition, we get to decide the terms.
I love her eyes. Like, she has fully custom eyelashes and stuff as well. That's so cool. When it takes all, I suppose it works both ways. Definitely has Lady Goji written all over it.
My guess is that she's doing this all for the entertainment factor. For fun, basically.
Fun. Kyobu Koban likes fun.
That creature completely unaware of the politics at stake. Oh, well said. I suppose the purpose of the game, after all, for now, let's focus on making the game the best it can be.
Good idea. So what kind of game are you gonna make?
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fried tofu.
Bit on the nose.
Yeah, looks like that fox takes some inspiration from, real life.
Well, the design was Miss Misuki's idea, but I'm completely on board. Sometimes the only way to meet a challenge is with a challenge of your own.
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
All right, this way, let's play now. In a little fox's daydreams, you must guide the little kitsunes to pass through obstacles and avoid perils. And use story gates to travel into different dreamscapes, collecting delicious fried tofu along the way until you reach the ramen stall of your destination. You switch dreams between two states, sweet dreams and nightmares. If you encounter obstacles too hard to surmount, you might run to try switching dreamscapes, seeking out the path to the ramen stall. As you progress, you might find illusionary falls and walls. This means the corresponding terrain in the other dreamscape terrain. Jump to the pedestrian thing, or boy. Some dreams contain delicious rain. There. Okay. Wow. Yeah, there it is. This is very cute, isn't it? Oops. I just killed her. Teehee. Oops. I just killed her again. Where's the tofu on this level? Oops. Ouch. Oops. Boing, boing. Boing to the little ramen shop. Wow. Moving tiles, jeez. Oops. Oops. Okay, I see how we need to go. On here. Up on the next one. Let me go around like that. So simple. Then a gate. And there we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Damn it. No, I missed it. Oops, that was just silly. Oops. Well, I got the tofu. There we go. Made it across eventually. It's fine. Oops. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I do just have to make this parkour, there is no. Oops. She looks really long, but like, she's not actually that long. Oops. You know, sometimes suicide's just the answer. There you go. There you go. I haven't streamed in a while, I got a bunch of bots. And... oh. The courtesy room master who suffered from loss of full day's earning due to dining dash in the customers. Will descend into a fury in the nightmare state and continuously chase a little kitsune who will be knocked out upon the contact. This dream state, if you're careful enough, you may be able to hop onto his head and borrow his strength. Door worker in charge of transporting ingredients who will walk to and fro on her own, prone to nightmares due to overwork, will descend into a fury in the nightmare state. Little kitsune will be knocked out upon coming into contact. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if that's what I was meant to do, but yeah. Oops. Oops. Messed that one up. Ugh, I give up. We have other games to play. You need to actually get this quest done in the video instead of getting distracted by the minigames.
Wow, look at this! You've made so much progress already!
Yeah, all credits to Kichibashi. We told him what we wanted and he just made it in set no time.
He helped with the gameplay too. All we had was a prototype, and now it's ready for playtesting already. His skills are amazing. Kichiboshi, amazing! So, how do we play? It doesn't seem super obvious.
The board is infused with yokai power. All you need to do is place your hand on it to enter the dreamscape. At least I think that's how it works, right, Kichibashi?
Orange fur, very smart. So, you could say that your game unifies human ingenuity with Bakedaniki magic to create a scene that is completely illusory. Very creative.
Yeah, the animators are having too much fun at the minute.
White fur suddenly use many big words. You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon. Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Yeah, just ignore her.
This new style of game development deserves a name. How about Unreal? Oh, or Unity.
Bit of a reference there. You betcha.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
Although Sayu's the better person to ask, Bunshin Phantasm is her brainchild after all.
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me. With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep?
Paimon, your puny brain wouldn't understand the efficiency at work here.
It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up. If only I could make bunshin in real life. Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right? But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that way...
Says, when is that how clones work?
I don't know anymore.
All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way, but that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game, the most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm, Mujin Badoldi Double to the rescue.
What's a Mujina body? That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Yes. It sounds a lot easier.
Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Guess we'll play. You must reach the destination within 3 rounds. During each round, your actions will be recorded by the Muji Darms. And when the next round begins, the Muji Darms will imitate your moves around the puzzle. Okay. Imitating you continually stand on the pressure plate at the center of the door to unlock the bridge and the corresponding you can shift your camera to adjust it to view the entire challenge area from above, which will help you. You better analyze your actions after completing your actions. Blah, blah, blah.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Okay. I don't fully understand what's happening. This is how erratic I look. There we go, we did it. Completely the wrong way, but we did it. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Oops.
Time to go.
There we go. Oh, that's really clever. Let's exit that for now. Now I need to do the last one. Just Tomer and his army of children. Let's see here. Let's add another elemental reaction here.
Boss Toma is the best!
That's nice of you, but it's all thanks to Yuji that I came up with this in the first place, and that was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma. Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
Oh, hi there, Jane Paimon.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
I have Vito to thank, actually. He introduced me to Kozo and the others after you left that day. We didn't get to see each other very much during the test of courage, but they're a friendly group of yokai. All I had to do was mention the Miakawa Flower Festival and they agreed to help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Miakawa Flower Festival. Yep, that's right. Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time. So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Akitsu Yuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual sequel in sorts. It's a combination of Akitsu Yuge and Mondstadt's Ludi Harpen pasta, to call it Akitsu Harpen pasta. It's pretty simple actually, just swing the racket to hit the balls back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. Lady Guji did say that reminiscing about nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? For many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience Ludi Harpen pasta was in my dreams. Once I was old enough to go back on my own, too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was, the Ludi Harpen pasta of my childhood was gone. So you could say, Akitsu Harpen pasta was my childhood dream many years in the making. Oh, and in the playtest stage, I do a few characters that often appear in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the theme a bit more. Want to give it a try? Cool.
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
It's quite sweet, actually. I like how they've approached the dream theme differently. Obviously, you know, it's a bit loose now. You get the characters in, but it's nice. Pasta or oncoming bullet barrage. You can move or dodge to evade them. You will not fail if your vitalizing reserve. You cannot play some of the rewards. Okay, and two techniques can increase the damage of your harpastum return. Perfect return. Find the right timing. Return distance and angle to perform the perfect return. Charge return. Hold to perform more and more powerful charge return to deal speed. Okay. You can accumulate harpastum fever by returning shots at the harpastum yokai, dealing damage. When the harpastum reaches full, Mega Rally will be unleashed in this state. You can no longer perform challenge returns per charge. Harpastum fired with great force. Charge return to send in one package.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Yes, Kazuha, very emo.
Displayed. It is the last link I...
Ouch. Okay. Take that. Ouch. Oops. Ouch. Woo, we did it. Yeah, I think some people were excited about that one because it's based off the Mondstadt minigame, which people really like. I don't think I've ever like played it at its like peak. The Mondstadt one. Oh well, we get to experience a bit of it.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games? Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears. Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Probably the Little Fox one. That's quite fun. Yourself off upon sensing a sharp look from Mika.
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep or my dear old friend? Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through.
No, that's not a good thing.
You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it. Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold. No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
Oh, Paimon, you're so sweet to us, giving us your leftovers. You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack, which the excitement of the festival all around you, it almost tastes sweeter than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow. Wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's someone doing out this late?
Oh. Darth Vader sounding bitch.
Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned? Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
I'm gonna take that as a no. Ooh, a bit of traveler action. Was that a roll? Being able to use elemental skills or bursts during combat, but you will attain new abilities as parry and field break. Using the power travel will raise their weapon's defensive stat, greatly increasing damage taken. Parry was a variety, then use normal attacks and charge attacks against your opponent. You can parry. Okay, if you parry as your opponent is striking, you completely negate any damage that would receive.
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Ouch, she has ghosts. Aha! I parry. Ouch. It's fine, I can just have a snap on the battlefield. Hold on. Yeah. I appreciate them trying to spice up the combat a bit. Is bro good? Is that it? Uh-oh. It's that weird red and blue glitch effect. So fast. When did the stagger get here? Hold on, I know this feeling. I felt it several times before. I'm in a dream. Ooh.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright? Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear, but then, all of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I know, don't worry.
You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Oh. Saw a dagger, but it was a tricolor dagger the whole time, so it was just a nightmare. Clearly I heard the sound of thunder in the dream, otherwise it'd probably take me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare.
So what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining. What's wrong?
So thunder wasn't part of the dream. Who was that person? Here's the Raiden Shogun, make sure we don't die.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Hmm?
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura?
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you over there?
The plot thickens. Strange, strange. Yeah, game tokens. I love money. Stamp collector's gift. More money. And the new weapon. Attack by movement speed, so it's just attack and energy recharge. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and a new bit of furniture. It's quite funky looking. I don't know what I'll do with those, but I'm sure I'll do something with them. 7 and 9 o'clock the next morning. And there we go. Fortunately, it's the middle of the night. Don't have too long to wait.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Tell them about our weird dreams. Remember, currently Kazuha, so I don't know how seriously they're going to take him. Up we go. There we go.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
Zoom has some all sorts of weird myths.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folktale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler? Yeah. It's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet. Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
Suspicious.
He snuck away again. Do you think he might be...
Stalking time.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on. Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
I'm so glad I don't have to do
Reporting
stealth
back, ma'am.
minigame.
Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Do I recognize the hem of that skirt? I see. Did you find any other clues?
Sarah?
Oh, and Taizo. Ah, good morning, you two.
Heizo! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. I should have expected it to be you. Guess that makes us the hunted. Jay, Paimon.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Considering Jay's skills, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? Must be serious if Heizo's involved.
Well, about that. Unfortunately, my orders prevented me from sharing that information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
Sarah Heiser so hasn't available dream there's only one person who could be responsible. They come from the Shogun.
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
The Shogun just out for morning stroll?
What? The Shogun is here?
You recognized me with a single glance?
I mean, you didn't like come up and like call us a name or something, so clearly you're the nicer one. Ew, just mute my audio while I sneeze down my mic. Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
I guess that is like a slightly more unique trait about us. Understood. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land. Yesterday, the Tenryou Commission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to be unable, trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please! Stay away!
That's not good. We detected intermittent traces of yokai power where they were found, and followed traces and ended up just outside the festival grounds.
What?
Fortunately, it's not that simple. You've heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? Suspect the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. The slightest movements could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
A very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds. They'll remain undercover to keep an eye on things. They blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction, so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon himself to patrol the area all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failings, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
It's fine, there's only like so many thunder gods running around.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means if the culprit infiltrated by the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants staying around at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Oh, wow.
The Tenryou Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Roll credits, I guess?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my
Thank
best
you.
to save them.
I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way, so I think we need to find a way to slip onto the grounds. Better us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I hear the fear Shogun is far too revered a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
A wig or something, probably.
Genius plans, huh?
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
I do love Yomiko's shenanigans have like everybody concerned.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion.
Hello, are you an imposter? That should do it.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. Weak.
I like this Tanuki. Kishibushi, that's not a nice thing to say to a friend. That is probably just tired because she came up with all these ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? You can start thinking about our ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi, too. How should we test them? Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try. White fur, yellow fur!
Whoa, you guys are here bright and early.
Yeah, well, the traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
Still, you don't need to make anything, so what's the rush?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... the traveler really wanted to see you!
Yeah, let's just flatter them, it'll be fine. Oh, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories, so we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later at... White fur, acting super strange.
Time to change the topic.
Huh? Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden? Well, that was my bad. I tried to turn into a barrel, but my tail was sticking out. So you found me immediately. But this time, I'm not in charge of turning into things anymore. So it should be fine. I think. Wait!
Kishiboshi, what did I say about talking that way? Anyway, you seem to have a good grasp of transformations yesterday, Sayu. What's the story here?
That one shouldn't be on me. I didn't realize I was tricked until later. Did all that work and didn't even get to nap. I really shouldn't have taken that order. Based on what happened, I guess you could say that.
Wow, I've never seen this look on Sayu's face. What the heck happened back then?
Mujina is all red. No, I'm not. And I'm not a Mujina.
Oh shoot, where did the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
We should get out of your fur, hair, then. Good luck, everyone. Bye, white fur. Bye, yellow fur. Come back and play.
Wow. It's just friendship for you.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past. Oh yeah, totally. It was... what was it again? Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing... okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
It's like a little photo booth thing. Yeah. There we go. I forgot how weird the camera in this is to use. Yeah, I've ruined it. There we go.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely a...
Do you think I'll be able to get Lisa in the photo? Get the camera in this. I won't fit it to Nikki back. There you go. Please stop idling. There you go. Have fun. Anyway, let's go Among Us.
Hey, Toma! We were hoping to learn a bit more about
Well, looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
philosophy.
Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shose were up super late last night coming up with ideas. And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Well, I don't deserve that much praise. But when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your question.
Time for an interview. Into you?
Let's go, judges. You designed the game with anyone in mind? From a design standpoint, we want it to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
Somehow Paimon is more obnoxious than ever with those glasses on. Oh, you're absolutely right, then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience includes growing children ages 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Second would be active adults, ages 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be older adults, age 40 to 60, especially those in need of exercise.
Older adults?
Finally, we have elderly people who are still full of their life. So it'd be 60 to 1,000 age range.
Ah, okay. Wait. That includes everyone!
Oh, we can't forget about the yokai, right? This game is for humans and yokai alike, after all.
But not for Eoroi.
Because he's trapped in a statue, I'm guessing? Poor dude missing out on all this. You'd think they would, like, move it a bit up the hill for him. Besides, you seem to agree with each group, Paimon, unless you intend to change your tune.
Next question!
Continue asking questions and Toma answers faultlessly. So, there you have it. I hope you that answered your questions, Jim.
Whoa, not a single stumper.
Impressive. Oh, well, I'm sure the interview is only part of the evaluation process. We'll see what you think when you play the game yourself. Which reminds me, I should probably get back to work on the stage. Want to give it a try when we're done? In that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shose until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up.
He has an alibi.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird, so we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Oh, they're gone. Clearly, a sign of guilt.
Huh? White Fur and Yellow Fur are here early. You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
Creepy. You have questions for me, I presume?
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incidents when I saw you around the venue just now. It wasn't hard to connect the dots. Damn. Astute. As for what you want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary! In a tree? Dry berry? Oh, sorry.
I do actually enjoy that, you know. Yeah. Here's the secret code. So we can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. As for the Gyobo Kurban, she was in the shrine all night. I can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobu Koban is a criminal?
Yes, you annoying rat.
No, of course not! You're in the... in the clear. Is good? Good. What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. Oh, she left. I heard her whisper under her breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. Brainy, an expert on nightmares, formulated strangely well. I guess that also confirms Mizuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
You finished your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
Let's keep joking like this.
Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
You just come up with new material.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes. Investigated the shogunate officials' nightmares. Analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Jam, she's busy.
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Miakawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Not really. Even though I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Kyobigan and I can handle game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure you can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. Can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams!
Mizuki goes to wrestle and seeing on her feet, she looks exhausted.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years. You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So what was your scheme, Yuko?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Miakawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
Just bring her on as herself, that's one way. It's the Shogun. The Almighty Shogun is here in person.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Paimon can't believe she agreed to that.
I mean, it's important, you know. She needs to put on the, show off to the public, you know. Look, I'm not an evil dictator anymore. I attend festivals. The Almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. And it means a detective can slip into the venue alongside the Rurachun without any heads turned at all. The presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Every move needs to be faultless. Need to focus on getting one thing right. The easier it is, the rest of the cracks in the glass. And she's using the Almighty Shogun as bait. The Lady Goji is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold. I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Jay. We need everyone focused on her. Right under my command, the Tenryou Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. To that, we serve Eiji Storm just like yesterday. His presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for festive atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come when A can leave Tenshashu and it won't be so out of the ordinary. Aw, isn't that cute?
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
That looks exhausting.
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryou Commission.
Oh?
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
Vendor's giving me a pleading look. Judging by his cooking skills, it seems like it's his first day on the job.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere. Indeed. The Miakawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Yeah, and she ruins it at the end, bringing it back to eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the Almighty Shogun?
Game? Jay, I gave up on the Steam code. Check your Steam gifts. What is that? That escape game you play? Well, you have to wait a little longer. I haven't hit my 2-hour mark on my stream just yet. It's very important, but I will play with you later.
Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
I do hate you. I hate both of you equally.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumekui Baku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something.
Just teasing me with lore and refusing to give it to me.
Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
Really? Yes, let's go!
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
So boring.
Aw, that's too bad.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Of course she does.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Damn, abandoning Paimon. Good.
Alright, now we can talk freely. I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything? Exactly. You noticed too.
Something didn't seem off with Hay today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenkaichi, or was it a reaction to the crowd? No, we've been through so much, something is so trivial shouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem, until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons aren't immune to emotional strain.
Humans, yokai, and Archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy. Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
Aw, how sweet. Both to what Mizuki said and to what Drift's saying.
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help.
I don't know how we've managed to agree to a mental health intervention.
Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming? Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
A hot spring egg's nice. Like, I imagine it's just a poached egg, but you do it in fancy water.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up. What makes you say that? If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions. As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue. Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me. What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
Oh, that's cute.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko. You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure. Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Ah, we are so tricky, aren't we? Does that bear have top scars? Like, I'm sure they're meant to be boobs, but I now headcanon this bear poster as trans.
As I said, let's wait until...
Attend to other matters. What other matters? Ah, Toba, what are you still doing here? You go to the hot springs? You didn't either. Well, a whole crowd of people have left already, and I'll go later for church and a few others beside. Game me to catch things. I think it's my fault for going bored with the ideas, because you just gotta keep up. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Such a hard-working young lad. Anyone else who stuck around? No, I think the rest of them went. Have I done my commissions yet? Yippee! I love me that money. Yeah. Cool. Got a thing for playing. You can see how little I've played. I'm only on level 4. Okay, cool. So we get one for each one. In the various games and such. Of this, which I think is get a thing for it. Okay, that's just another like, oh, kill shit, you win things. Which aren't exactly my favorite because I'm bad at killing things because I'm just, you know, such a peaceful and happy person. Yeah, I still have more of these antidotes as well. I haven't found these 5 yet. Oh well. Since Tweedledee and Tweedledum are demanding my attention, I guess this is where I will leave off stream for today. I will be back again tomorrow, and we will do the rest of this quest. Yeah. I'm quite looking forward to it. I'll play more of these minigames as well, because honestly, some of my favorites, they're a bit different from what they usually do. But that will have to wait until tomorrow. So, as the night draws in, I'd like to bid you all a good night.